guys, I'm Daria, the artist who paints on clothes, and in this video I want to give you information about fabric paints. And this video is an update of my old video because the more I post here on YouTube, the more people are interested in paints I use, so I decided to make an update to give you more information. And if you are watching this video, you probably have never heard before about fabric paints, and you probably have never heard before about painting on clothes, because this kind of art is not very popular kind of art, but I will make it popular. So I use fabric paints. I don't use acrylic paints or oil paints. Sometimes people ask me, can I use acrylic paints? No, you should use fabric paints because fabric paints work the best for painting on clothes. And a lot of brands produce fabric paints, and here I will put brands names which I know and which produce good quality fabric paints. So you can choose which paints are sold in your region, which paints are more affordable for you. And all these paints, they work in the same way. You paint, then you wait for 24 hours to let your artwork dry, then you should fix the paints with an iron. You should iron your artwork on the reverse side or through some cloth for 5 minutes, then you can wash your clothing. And this brand, Angelus, produces good quality leather paints, so if you're thinking to work with leather, to paint on the leather jacket, on the bags, I recommend you to buy paints of this brand. But I painted bag for myself and I used fabric paints, and I use this bag near every day and nothing has happened with it, as you can see. But it's just my experience, of course. If you want to work with leather, I recommend you to buy special leather paints. And some of these brands produce two kinds of fabric paints: transparent fabric paints and opaque fabric paints. Transparent for white clothes and opaque for black clothes, because opaque colors have better coverage. I use opaque colors for white clothes, for black clothes. I just like them, but it's up to you, of course. And some of these brands produce spray fabric paints, and I made a video in which I created t-shirt using spray fabric paint and stencil. I will put the link to the video to the description below. And some of these brands produce outliners, and with these outliners you can create volumetric lines, and here is an example. I created spider web using these outliners, so these outliners can be very useful sometimes. And some of these brands produce shimmer paints, glitter paints, sweat effect paints, and if some of these brands in the future will sponsor me, I will be able to show you these paints more closely. I will make a review, but for now I just give you the information. And let's come to the washing. Will the paints wash off? I hear this question all the time. So I decided to show you a t-shirt I painted 5 years ago, and I tested this t-shirt because I recommend to wash hand paint clothing in washing machine on delicate cycle or hand wash. But I washed this t-shirt with all my other clothing, with all my other t-shirts, and I washed it so many times. I don't even remember how many times I washed it. And as you can see, it's fine. Of course, colors are not the same vivid as they were at the beginning, but like, what can you expect from the t-shirt which has been washed so many times? And I don't have to prove it to you. You can buy fabric paints, you can paint some clothes for yourself, you can wash them, and you will see that nothing will happen with them. So guys, I hope this video was useful, and in my next video I will make an update of my old video, tips and tricks of painting on clothes. I will give you all the information you need to know if you're a beginner and if you are thinking to start painting on clothes. So stay tuned, and if you are new here, subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and I hope to see you on the next video. Fashion is art. Bye bye.